And here we go. The 2024 season kicks off in 2 days, my friends. This is prediction week. We're square in the middle of it. Yesterday here on Good Morning Football, we did some fun things. We talked about Coach of the Year and Rookies of the Year, and those are nice little bruschetta, nice little chicken wing. Start the meal, get the appetite going. Sure. Now let's get into the steak. What we're going to do, each of us today, all four of us, we are going to deliver our predictions for all of the division winners this year and all of the wild cards. In other words, we're going to give you all 14 playoff teams for the 2024 season. Starting with me, I'm going to go first, and then everyone's going to have a turn. So here's the deal. I have my AFC, my NFC, and then there's the discard pile. That is a bunch of teams, 18 teams that I do not think will make the playoffs this year. You know what it is? There's teams that you actively like, there's teams you actively dislike, and then there's those teams you're like, I like you, I'm fond of you. I don't have a spot for you. I don't have a spot. Yeah. So here's the discard pile, and spoiler alert, guys, I don't have a spot for the Patriots. So just, you understand what I'm saying? I don't have the Patriots this year in the playoffs, and there's a whole bunch of their friends. Some of those teams are really good. I don't have a spot. So without further ado, I'm going to start with the American Football Conference.
Oh, AFC first.
American Football. You know what, Peter? Home of the Super Bowl champs. Okay. So I'm going to go there, and I'm going to start giving you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my 4 division winners, and then I'm going to give you my 3 wild cards. Here we go. In the AFC East division, the AFC East, print another T-shirt. The Buffalo Bills, amidst much doubt, much suspicion, jettison talent, will win one more. What will they do with it in January? That's for a few days later this week, my friends. The Buffalo Bills in the AFC East.
All right.
In the AFC South division, I said it, I've said it all season, the expression from the old days of the WNBA, we got next, this team has next. And I think they got bigger plans than just the South.
Oh.
Houston is for real. This was not a one-and-done Fugazi fool's gold. Houston in the South.
Okay.
The AFC West division.
Uh-oh, I want to see this one.
I got that look in my eye. No, I don't. I got the Chiefs. I just spent the whole opening of the show about their new toys, and they're in the middle of a dynasty. We'll see if they can take care of business, but the division is starters for them.
All right.
In the AFC North division.
I know how you feel about
this is competitive.
This is your division, man.
Oh. I don't try to just make content, guys.
Just say it,
bro. I know ball.
Okay.
Baltimore again.
Okay.
Now, are they the AFC's Dallas Cowboys in January? We'll find out. I think they win the division. But now we get to the juice. The wild card teams in the American Football Conference, okay? I only have 3. There's a lot of teams in the AFC that I have not named yet. This team's going. This is year 3 of Mike McDaniel, loaded, ready. Hopefully I don't play another game at Kansas City in the playoffs, but probably will. Here we go. This is one I'm really excited about. AFC wild card will be won this year by... You know it right here with a big old lightning bolt, with a new coach, with a new Justin Herbert. They don't have any wide receivers. I don't care. They have a new head coach. His name is Jim Harbaugh. He'll get to the playoffs. And my final.
Before you go, should we list some of the teams that you have not mentioned yet?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What comes to mind? Do you know?
You haven't mentioned. I don't want to spoil who you picked. Maybe
let's see. I haven't mentioned
the Steelers, the Bengals,
the Jets.
The Jaguars.
Yes.
The
Jaguars. No, Colts. I haven't mentioned Bengals. You might have mentioned the Browns.
The Browns, yeah, the Browns.
My final AFC playoff spot via the wild card. There's certain things you just believe in. Certain things you just dedicate your life to. And my life from here on out will be dedicated to this team going to the playoffs. I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you're
wow!
What? The quarterback this, the quarterback that. I'm screaming the same things. But I will never not be screaming this team's name when it comes playoff pick time. There's the AFC.
Let's
what do you
ride.
think?
Let's
There's
ride.
the AFC. What do you think?
I like it. I like it, man.
Kyle, what stressed you out the most?
I don't get stressed about this.
Yeah,
I don't.
I hate you.
I don't get stressed
Let me
about
ask
this.
you.
I don't.
Steelers, you've always said you trust a logo.
Implicitly.
And you just
Implicitly.
You're putting them in over Aaron Rodgers. You're
Yeah,
putting them in
I know.
over Joe Burrow. You're putting them in over some really, really hot
You're all
teams
over
that
it.
everyone's on. Trevor Lawrence just got a major contract. Do you pick the Steelers out of pride because you always pick the Steelers, or do you believe in this Steelers team?
It's a Steelers organizational thing. It's. I don't care who their quarterback is. If that logo is there and that coach is there, I will put them in the playoffs. Okay. They will find a way. That's what I do. Right. And I have one in the NFC, too. All right, okay. National Football Conference. Let's start with the East. The so-called glamour division, the one the TV networks love. Well, they love nothing more than this. Here we go, guys. You think I'm a hater, I'm a doubter. Why do you hate the Cowboys? I don't. I really don't. I think they're going to win the division this year. Will they have company from the division in the playoffs? We'll find out shortly. The NFC, let me make sure this is right. Yeah, NFC South. This one's saucy. I'm into this one. The winner of the NFC South right here. Do the Dirty Birds! Yeah! I have Raheem Morris as the coach of the year. I think the Falcons down there in the South will win it. I love them in that division. NFC North. This one's near and dear to me. I was born and raised in the NFC. I was born and raised in NFC Central, but the North, still too good, still too young, still too talented. The Lions win the NFC North again. Will they have company in the playoffs? NFC West. A lot of good teams out there. A lot of up-and-coming teams. There's another team in the NFC that I will never not pick again for the rest of my life, and this time I picked them for the division champs. Hey, Los Angeles Rams. Not the Niners, not anyone else. The Rams are neighbors. Their house is right there. The Rams win the West, and so here we go. Those are your 4 division winners. I have 3 NFC wild cards. The first team I believe will be in the NFC wild card. I can't keep them out. The Niners. Can they get back? They have to go through the Rams in the playoffs. Can they finish business? Shanahan, I'm kind of rooting for you, but I don't think you're going to have the number 1 seed this year for sure. And here's my baby. Here's my sweet, sweet, sweet baby. I want you to make sure we're nice and focused in 1080p because nobody else likely on this show, and certainly no other show, is going to put this one up. Boom!
Whoa!
Boom!
You said
Believe in yourself, kids.
Good for you.
Believe in your convictions. Be unafraid. Be committed. Get in there and pick the team that you love and don't apologize for squat. Big year from this team. Kyler is back. He's going to become a star. I don't care how small he is. I care how big his arm is. The Arizona Cardinals are going to grab one of these wild cards in the NFC, and that means there's several teams who won't be able to grab it because I only have one left. Trying to think about who I haven't picked yet. I'm not even sure.
Kyler some?
Yeah.
Packers?
Packers have not been chosen.
Bears?
Eagles?
Eagles?
Packers, Bears, Eagles.
Buccaneers are going every year.
Buccaneers have not been chosen. Seattle's not been chosen. But I'm not so concerned about who I haven't chosen.
Yeah.
After you get through this, you feel more and more confident. You feel
liberated.
more moxie, more chutzpah. Yeah. And the final wild card in the NFC, bear down! Yo! Bear down! Bear down. That's it. That's my list.
Bears over Packers.
Bears over Packers. It's a new now, Peter. We're not talking about it, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s. Bears over Packers. It's real. It works.
Wow.
Those are my scores.
No Eagles.
No Eagles.
You really committed to the Cardinals when you said that was your team.
That's my team.
Doesn't lie.
Like, you weren't going to pull away from that.
I've had the Cardinals since before the draft. I liked last year's Cardinals team. They won 4 games. I don't care. They had 4 quality wins. They had character. They had heart. They got the most talented player in the entire draft. And Kyler Murray is going to be a thing this year. Talking Cardinals to start the show. Those are my teams. You want to know which one I apologize for? None of them. Not a single one. Let's go. I doubled down. Those are my picks, not yours. We'll get into the rest of these guys later. That's it. That's it.
That was great.
Kyle,
Great.
great.
Well done, Kyle.
Congratulations. Look at him.
Yeah.
Packers Eagles Friday. Not playing in the playoffs.
Not for me.
Sorry,
for Kyle
Brazil.
Brandt.
You're getting 2 stinkers.
All right.
No room at the inn.
They're
Sorry.
locked
Sorry,
in
Brazil.
stone.
Christmas Eve. Sorry.